There's a reason why your playing isn't improving, and if you want to break out of this rut, you definitely can't keep trying the same approach. But every guitarist feels like at one point or another their playing isn't improving, so you're not an exception. But what we need to do is we need to try something new. We need to create a system that works for you. And the first part of that system is to create a vision. You want to get really clear on where you want your playing to get to. And if it helps, you can write it down and compile a list. But you don't want to stop there. You want to next get clear on why it is you want to get to this place, because that helps get you more clear, gives you a little more sense of purpose and meaning to your playing, and can be very motivating when you have to sit down and practice to get to where you want to go, and you may not feel like you want it. So it gives you that extra kick. And now for myself, I'm playing this instrumental band right now, and the other day we were going to learn Sir Duke from Stevie Wonder, and I was going to play the vocal melody line. Because I sat down and kind of envisioned how I want it to sound, I realized, you know what, I'm going to play it on slide, which means I have to play it on my slide guitar that's set up in open E with high action, and that just dictated, what guitar I'm going to use, how I'm going to practice, things like that. And on a larger view, I had this student once that wanted to learn One from Metallica, super challenging song and very challenging for where he was at the time, but he had a clear vision, and that motivated him big time. And I'll tell you more about what happened with that. But the next thing in your system is to pick out something specific from your vision and to record it. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy like a nice studio setup. It can just simply be the voice memo on your phone, but listening back objectively and taking notes can give us all the answers we need. But I know listening back can be very tough. It's like looking in the mirror and not liking what you see, but it gives us this objective perspective that gives us a baseline of where we're at, and then it gives us the answers for how we need to get to where we need to go. So for that example, with me learning that song, Sir Duke, I just, got to this section of the song where, I'm coming out of the chorus, and it's the last part of it's like this. And then it gets into this horn part that is so fast, I can't even get to it right away. So I'm going to join up to it later, and I realize I can't even do it with the slide on, so I have to take the slide off, right? And then I have to put it back on to get back to the verse part. Right? And this is all very challenging, and listening back to a recording can tell me, how, where it's at, how rough it might really be. And then we need to create a strategic plan on how to improve. We don't want to just throw spaghetti at the wall. We want to plan things out. We want to get from point A to point B, from where we are right now to where we envision we want to be. But that's not enough. We need to then implement this plan by actually practicing. So with that Sir Duke example again, I now kind of know this one section that's this like kink in the song that for me that I need to work out, getting into this fast instrumental thing. And I'm breaking it down the last couple notes. All I need to do, I don't need to do the whole last phrase, just these last two notes, and then get the slide off and then get the slide back on. But I realized right away, I need these fingers here. So I can't just grab the slide like that. So I need to grab it like this and have these fingers free. And that's just something that's kind of new to me. So because of realizing this and having this vision and doing the recording, seeing where I'm at, I practice this like this to get the speed up. And I just over and over go like that, just alone. And then I start adding the notes. So like just these last two notes. And then, that was pretty slow. And I just got to do it over and over. And then the same thing, putting the slide back on. And then going here. I don't need to do the whole thing and waste time. Just do the little bit that helps, And then you kind of put it all together. And that's how you get a plan. And if you want to, you can even practice with a metronome, these things, so that you can write down your speed and you can use it like a game. And the next time you come down to practice, you can erase it and, make it a little bit faster, even if it's just 1 beat per minute. You can play along with slow down software where you slow it down and you can save it sometimes, or again, write down that speed and try to speed it up so you're playing along with the recording. But these are some practicing tactics that can help, but you got to have a plan there. So again, you need to know where you are, where you want to go, and create a plan to get there, like a map, so you're not just aimlessly wandering around. Now, with that student of mine that wanted to work on One from Metallica, he not only had this vision, but he stuck with it, and we created a plan and implemented it for about an entire year. He came in for a lesson every week, and he just went home and practiced a ton. And we would systematically work up these spots of the solo that were super challenging, really fast, really technically challenging. We just kept slowly working at it, and he was so motivated because he had such a clear vision, and he wanted that to make a reality and step into it so bad. It got him going. Now, did he actually play it flawlessly at a full speed? No. He got very, very close, and he wanted to stop. And you know what? That is okay, because he enjoyed himself over the course of doing this. And from where he went at the beginning of the year to the end of the year, his playing was on a whole another level. He transformed into like another whole other player. So that's what having a clear vision and recording yourself regularly, checking back in, and having a plan that's very systematic to practice can really, really help. Setting up and implementing your own system is a great first step, but it means nothing if you can't remember what you do. What you need is another system to help with your memory. So check out this video right here, because that's exactly what it's going to do, and you want to do it before you forget about it.